the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet...
This bout is scheduled for the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania. Here is one of boxing's all-time...
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, you've got fun all night.
Thousands of fans here in attendance. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. With that hump. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punching. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Great round. Great round.
Here we go. It's round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Well done with that counter shot. That jab misses. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
The action is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can't score with that jab. She blocks that jab. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The perfect counter lands. Right back into trouble. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always a way back.
There's the bell to start round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want a highlight reel knockout. That counter shot lands. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Oh my, the big fella. Larry Holmes is going down and he's got to get out. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They exchange punches. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What a gift it is to have a chin when you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice punch. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In that last round. From this moment forward, this is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Missing with that jab. Good counter punch. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Ooh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Jab does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Back out there and win this round. Get it?
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
I'm back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
timing already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start stick.
You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
He's hot.
There's the bell to start round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he scores with the counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good punch. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I'm happy. Good man. You gotta get out there.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Misses with the jab. There's a counter shot. Courage on display here is incredible. Did you see that? Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Looks like trouble was averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan.